Good evening, everyone. Happy Doom Mod Monday, the best day of the week. My name is Naxius, and today we're picking up where we left off with Junk Food 4. I am on a map called Candy Cornered, which I briefly started last week, and the platforming kicked my ass, guys. Just absolutely demolished me. Like, there's 666 enemies on this map, and I've died 60 times, and I haven't seen a single one of those enemies yet. Simply because Doom Guy doesn't know how to jump. And it's my favorite part of Doom, guys, when the platforming comes in. It's great. I love it. So, yeah. We're on map 57. We're into the latter half. I have no idea how bad these levels get. So, let's just hop into it, shall we? So, hello, Bitefire. Happy Mod Monday to you as well. And hello, Loose Corner. It's good to see you, as always. Who remembers what I was doing? I was trying to do this platforming section legitimately. And, it has not been working for me. It's just, you know, I need him to run because he won't go up over some of these pillars without running. But if he runs too much, he falls down, and he's uncontrollable, and just decides, fuck it, I'm going over. I know this is partially my own fault for having always run turned on. Okay. I was so close. That was the closest I've ever gotten. I think that's the one that one pillar was the one that was giving me so much trouble last week. And now it appears just stopping right here is my problem this week. Okay, I even knew before I started running that wasn't going to work. Why I committed despite that, I have no idea. Platforming and Doom often makes one feel like they're in hell. Well, I think that's why. Oh, what the fuck? Where were you going that time, Doom Guy? I often feel like that's why there wasn't a ton of platforming in the original game, and certainly nothing like this. Because since you were, you know, playing as a protagonist who doesn't know how to actually jump, the concept of putting a platforming sections in your level just feels kind of wacky, in my opinion. But you know, plenty of map makers use platforming in their Doom maps, so. Oh shit. Oh, I did it! I bet this is actually the exit. Wait, what the fuck? It is actually the exit? Did I do all that and I didn't want to do that? I didn't kill anything! What the fuck? How do I... It looks like there's something... Yeah, zoom in. Okay, hang right the fuck on here for a second. Okay, so I guess that was what I was meant to do from the get-go. But apparently I found the exit instead. I'll just leave that save there in case I hate myself later. Oh, well, that really didn't work. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Wasn't so bad. Okay, so that was purple. Okay, let's not do that again. Where was I just in? Orange, purple. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And then finally the Hell Knights. I feel like this one's gonna be the tangliest one. I'm getting slightly overwhelmed. I'm losing ground. I'm losing ground, guys. Hey, YOLO. How are you this evening, sir? Ah, shit. I had the right idea there, though. I had the wrong idea right there, though. Oh, I made it. You're doing housework? I'm, killing demons, I guess you could say. I have much more space now. This is much better. Whew. I live. Oh, sorry. I didn't notice you there. So what's been going on, Yellow? You got any videos in the works? Anything in the good old pipeline? You know, I should have expected that. I should have 100% expected that. Oh shit, I didn't even realize there were cacos up there. I love... shit. Is this what I'm supposed to do? This feels kind of cheesy. Three at the moment, Wi-Fi's been bugging lately, making it a pain in the ass, and you're trying to find some locals that want to do or try acting. Oh, you're gonna work on another film? Good, I'm hoping to see one out of you. It's junk food, just consider it easy cheese. I say as I get my ass blown off immediately upon it. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I need you to not be so close. You're in my bubble. You're in my bubble. Oh, what the shit? What kind of fucking snipe was that? You have some ideas out the wazoo, but there's so many one-man shows that are interesting. No, I completely understand. Frankly, I've had a movie idea in my head, but I'm like, I don't think I'd ever be able to put pen to paper, so to speak. Shit. Like I said, the platform is killing me more than the enemies are. I got stuck. I don't know why I didn't think there was something right there in the way, but... okay. Oh, fuck. Hi. I think what you need to do in that case, Yolo, is you need to film yourself in front of a green screen a whole bunch of scenes, put some wigs on, make yourself look like a different character. And then you can insert yourself into whatever scenes you're filming. Multiple ways. Dr. Doolittle, that shit is what I'm saying. And there you go. It's no longer a one-man show. Oh, I was like, who's still shooting at me? Whew, I do got this. Any more choice-based adventures with Spooky Robe Man? You know, I've thought about it. I've actually had what I think to be a really good idea with Spooky Robe Man. Again, it's just finding the time to do it. I got the whole thing planned in my head, too. But it requires some experimentation on my part with editing, which I don't know if I have the ability to do yet. I don't want... No! Okay, so where is the secret? The hell did that just send me? Okay, so... Hang on. Ah, there you are. This looks nice. Just keyframe that shit. Oh, I have no... Oh. Oh, this is a... Oh. Oh, shit. I didn't time that correctly at all. Not even a little bit. Okay. All right. Hang on. I can figure this out. How hard could it be? Okay. Okay, so I can move to the other platforms. That is the thing I am... Oh, no. Let's try it again. Oh, okay, that hurt. That hurt too many of them. That was not exactly what I was going for. Ow, ow, my face. Okay, well, it would probably help if I didn't... Whoops. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Oh, I got stuck. So, I survive a lot more. That was a good idea. Just don't take your finger off the fire button after that first shot. Really? Okay, well, it'll also help if I knew how to fucking platform, apparently. Whew. So, Bitefire has coincidence has started his his next endeavor, has he? I believe his stream... almost fell. His stream title was the Occuplux sequel nobody asked for. Is music really calm and peaceful for a change? I mean, I guess you could call it calm and peaceful. Micro movements. I'm learning coincident. Micro movements. Micro dodging. See, I did a learn. Did you see me do a learn there, guys? The man is a glutton for punishment. He already beat Holy Hell 2.5 weeks for that compared to 2.5 years for Ocupluck. Alright, GG's. Okay, how the fuck do I get out of here? Alright, guys, you ready to see this again? Fuck. This is gonna kill me way more than any of those other fights did. I am so bad at this. So no, I've been jokingly thinking in my head, here's an idea for a new show for me. I play whatever Coincident plays. Because in order to fully appreciate how good Coincident is, I think what you need is somebody who's average to play the levels that he's mastering. You know, for comparison. You're pretty sure I can just W this? No. Panic! 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 I've already done this once without... Fuck. I've already done this once without loading, so... I'm going to start using save states in a second. Just wanted to see if I had learned something, and apparently I haven't. You know what? Like I said, already did this once. I don't care. There, you can rewind the stream. I did it once already. I'm not doing it again. Also, hello, Nemesis. How are you this evening? It's good to see you. That was Candy Cornered by Domo, who just hates me in particular. Decide if you want to try Profane Promised Land. Okay, yeah, so what's Profane Promised Land like? Sell it to me the same way you sold Ocupluck to me. Sure, let's just play a level with the same amount of half the amount of enemies as Ocupluck. That's fine. Alright, we're just gonna strafe because I don't know what's out there. Ah, fuck. Here you go, YOLO. This is something a little bit more on the what the fuck side of things. 40,001 monsters inspired by Ocupluck and Holy Hell. Not as resource starved as Ocu, but the fights are even more intense. So what you're saying is, I get a med pack every once in a while. Med packs are in fact a thing that I do see in the level. Oh, don't like that. Where are you coming from all of a sudden? Well, it happens you have actual accomplished mappers put it together. And saying Gazebo may not know a stream, but he knows how to craft slaughter. Now, that being said, is the map longer than Occuplux? So, like, basically, am I making another, like, 76-week commitment? Like I did with Occuplux. I will admit it was my own ignorance, but, see, when Bitefire originally told me about Occuplux and told me it was, you know, like 8 hours long, I thought it was 8 hours long. Not, it takes 8 hours to complete it if you know what you're doing, and will take you several hundred more hours if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Platforming is amazing. God damn you, Eddie. Do not enable the platforming crowd. They hurt me to my soul. As if you weren't already my nemesis, and now you're gonna drop platforming on me? No, it's okay, Bitefire. I blame myself. I was ignorant and misunderstood. But no, like, I've been thinking, maybe I should play Profane Promised Land, just so people actually understand how good Coincident is by having an average Joe, such as myself, to play it as well, so they'd be like, oh, wow. Coincident made some of this stuff look kind of easy, but now I'm understanding just how garbage it is by watching this idiot try to do all the fights. Occuplux takes a bit of time to beat. Yeah, I know, because I did it. I put myself through that shit. All fucking... What was my final time? I think it was like 24 hours. I feel like it was something like 24 hours it took me. To actually complete it. It was, not a good time for me. To be clear, Coin did not beat PP Saveless. I don't know that he intends to put himself through that insanity. Oh, that's not the point. Even just seeing Coincident figure shit out makes me look like an idiot, so... I had to switch earphones. Did you miss any zany shit? Nothing more zany than usual, I guess. We're discussing, basically, this idea I once heard someone say for the Olympics. They feel like to fully... Since when you go to the Olympics... Like, everybody who's, like, in a race, for example, is, like, the best of the best. So you don't actually fully get to appreciate how good all these runners are. So what we feel you should do is, you should have at least one average guy also do the race. Because only then will you fully understand just how good these athletes are. If you want to hate life more than Profane Promised Land, I have ideas. I know, you've been trying to, like, sell me on one map. Oh, God, what was it called now? I can't remember. It seems to have quite the following on your Discord server that you got me to join, though. So you probably know which one I'm talking about. Yeah, that one. As I say, you've been trying to sell me on that one for a little while now. Well, here's the thing. I hate platforming in Doom so much. That even like Occupluck I didn't hate. A lot of people don't like Occupluck, but I didn't hate it. I felt like every fight was like a Dark Souls boss, you know? Like, it's possible. I just might have to change tactics or whatever. But I truly believe that if someone said play this platforming Doom level, I wouldn't have fun. I would actually legitimately hate it. That's fine until he wins and runs and ruins the spirit of those who train insanely for 4+ years. If you manage to find me an average Joe that manages to beat those people, I'll give you $100. That being said, have you ever seen how good those cameramen gotta be when they run? But it's upside down, timed, and in the darkness. You're not selling me on this at all. Neither one of those two are fun. You would not enjoy either. Like I said, I didn't hate Occupluck because I am nothing if not stubborn. So sometimes I just did the same dumb thing every time I loaded an Occupluck, knowing that eventually RNG would just let me do what I was trying to do. But that's not so with platforming. There's no real RNG to platforming. It's all me and my dumb ass trying to do it. You owe me $100? Yeah, you didn't find him. That was already a historical fact. 2002 Winter Olympics. Everyone in front of him crashed and he was so far behind everyone that he didn't get caught in the dog pile. Winning goal. That doesn't count! Not for what I'm talking about. That's hilarious, though, and counts. For the medal. But... well, define average Joe. What if someone just likes health and fitness but has never been to any competition and turns out to be a prodigy? Will you still count as an average Joe? You know what? I would probably say possibly. Because if you... well, when you say they haven't been in a competition, like, do they still, like, train to run? And then just haven't joined a competition? It's kind of like if Usain Bolt just didn't even try out for the Olympics for most of his career and then finally one day was like, you know what? I would say someone who doesn't train at all with running, but is into health and fitness, maybe. Is the first winter gold medal Australian won? Because what the fuck is winter here? Is winter the time when there's a few less spiders out there? As a Canadian, winter kind of blows, but at the same time, there's no spiders and shit, so... I appreciate it. There was another one token guy showed up for a swimming event. His country doesn't have pools. Everyone else just jumped in early, so he swam the laps by himself and won the heat. But again, these examples feel like it's not that he's beat them fair and square in one sense. It's just they were all being dumbasses. And they just weren't the same level of dumbass. There's been he did win though. It was like, what was it? I today heard on a YouTube video about like this siege that happened in like the 1500s. A very large invading army was going to attack the walled-in city. And a whole bunch of people, as they did back then, got absolutely fucking smashed before the night before the battle. So they were all told, at dawn, we attack. But one regiment was so hammered that they saw at sundown the sun low in the sky, and they go, wait a minute, weren't we supposed to be attacking? So they all pick up their weapons and charge this city. And then people nearby who weren't as drunk but saw, you know, a regiment attacking the city were like, oh shit, were we supposed to be going too? And then those people also ran and attacked a wall and then just hit a walled-in city in nothing but pitch blackness with no siege materials or anything to weaken the walls. And all the people on the top of the wall were just like, what the fuck? And then started shooting shit down at him and killed all of them. And like, they had no business winning the fight. Like, if the siege had done their plan at the appropriate time, they would have been wrecked. But it's like, I mean, technically still counts as a win, but it's a win because your enemy is a fucking moron. Not because you're skillful. You're right at dawn. 10 p.m. at dawn. I mean, granted, it was the 1500s. Maybe they didn't have much in the way of timekeeping, so they all got just a little confused. It was one of those cases of they're a little confused, but they got the spirit, you know? Oh, there's still like a fuck ton of them in there. But I really want to kill these Mancubi. Oh, shit. Okay, this was a bad idea. This was, in fact, an awful idea. You GM me both vids of both events. So I can see. But yeah, no. So that's the funniest siege story I've ever heard. I'm somebody who does enjoy reading up on some of these old, some old silliness, and that was some old silliness. Dude, the swimming guy got a time of 1:52. The world record was 50 seconds. Okay, is it safe to pick this up now? Okay, you guys go have fun. Oh, shit. No, that also... Okay. Oh, dear. What have I done? This might have been a mistake. I'm gonna say this is definitely happening on both sides of me. I recently found out that the US technically nuked yourselves. Well, do you mean like in an act of aggression, or... Because, I mean, technically there was all those nuclear tests, and you were technically nuking yourselves doing that, so... But do you mean like it was meant for somebody else, or... In what way did you guys nuke yourselves? Okay, so... Do I want to clear this out more before I pick up the BFG? Or do I just say fuck it? Fuck it. Now, to your original question, Yolo, I do, like, wonder, in the sense of, even if you had someone who did, like, cardio as part of their fitness routine, you know, they do some, like, light cardio as part of their fitness, and then, even if they were, like, a prodigy... Even prodigies still need to train and shit, so I feel like they still wouldn't be able to just decimate people who've been training for years. So I still think it'd be very unlikely that they won. Unless another one of those events happened, like Lucky Eddie's been saying, where, like, everybody else, like, fell down, or, you know, a bear infiltrated the track or something and everybody panicked. No, a nuke fell out of a plane, hit North Carolina, but the bomb just didn't go off, so the town made their whole gimmick bomb and nuke-related things. Like, I'm remembering correctly, the most popular bar in the town was called The Bomb. Kind of like how Roswell just was like, yes, aliens! If we say it was really aliens, will you come to our town and give us money? Okay, that could have been bad. Okay, who developed this kamikaze enemy? Because it wasn't for this WAD. I've seen it plenty of times before. But, like, are they okay? Why do they have screamy boys as an enemy in their WAD? Why was this your contribution to the Doom map-making scene? Well, Valiant was the first Doom. Well, Valiant was the first. Jesus Christ. Go away! Valiant was the first Doom mod to have Serious Sam's kamikazes, but the version here has half the health and it's faster than the Valiant version. I'm convinced half the Doom community doesn't care about your all's ears. Half the Doom community is a very strange set of individuals. I'll tell you that. In July, I'm probably going to play some Ramp 2025 maps as part of my Doom Mod Mondays. And you'll see what I mean if you watch those streams. The Doom community is full of a very interesting peoples. As far as I'm concerned, the Kamikaze's Oz, the joke that gets funnier every time it's told. Yeah, I was particularly a fan of that level that was just called like ah. That was a good time. A lot of fun. Not annoying at all. Yeah, no, see, because last year I played some Ramp from 2024. And while there was, you know, a bunch of standard Doom levels and whatever, there were quite a number of maps that made me go, is this community okay? I know, like, every community has this to some level, but I didn't realize how many weebs were in the Doom community. All power to them. Whatever you're into. Just caught me off guard is all. You... Trolling is in Doom's DNA, all the way back to Doom 1. Well, if there's anything Mario Maker taught us, if the Doom community didn't teach it to you, the Mario Maker community did. You give players free reign to create whatever they want, and they'll show you exactly what kind of fucking masochists they are. Because a few years ago, I started watching some Mario Maker / Super Mario World content. Dude. Mario Maker Monday, I am not good enough at Mario to feel comfortable trying to play Mario on a regular basis. Next, just go live with you, Break by Panga. The best you're going to get out of me would be Naxius goes live with just playing the original Super Mario World. Like, I casually play Mario Maker from time to time, but I'm not playing the shit that you usually see the Mario Maker community playing. Only Rubber Ross levels? Rubber Ross levels aren't nearly as bad as some of the shit I've seen. You miss 100-man super experts. Yeah, now it's like Mario Maker 2 is just infinite levels now, I think. Just gotta say, I wasn't as big a fan of. While you're out there all by yourself. Come here, sir. Okay, well, I didn't find any secrets. Not that I feel like I needed to. So this level, I feel, is a good example of there's a difference between difficult and tedious. Because that level wasn't, like, difficult. I would say that would have helped earlier, but... I didn't really need it. Yeah, no, I first got really introduced to the Mario Maker community through Grand Poo World. Watching compilations of people playing that, I was like, what the hell is this? Because it just randomly showed up on like my YouTube page. I was like, oh damn, this is crazy. Alright, that was Monsters Under My Bed by Niliki? And now this is Nightmare Dreams Tour with only 470 enemies, so that's 470 star demons all at the same time. That's a really random place for a grave. Why am I starting in a mausoleum? Oh Jesus, there's 6 secrets? Oh no. Okay. You want the 3 fucking skulls? Why only 470 is such a weird number? Well, usually a Doom level with 470 enemies is actually really high. But we're playing slaughter maps where that's actually really... Okay, I don't need a gun. Oh, okay. Oh, this was a different spot. Oh, okay. That caught me off guard. Why not 450 or 500? 470 just seems really specific. Nah, it's really you just add enemies until you find out, until you're like done, and then you're like, oh, I guess I... Punch time! I'm roided up and ready to go! You want some of this? No, you don't want any of this. Okay, I gotta say, the Berserk in junk food makes me feel like I'm playing like Doom Eternal. I am overpowered as fuck. Oh shit. How are you getting past me? I guess that's how they're getting past me. They just fucking walked around me. It's a good reason. Good strat. I'm not sure why I didn't think of that strat. You see this, YOLO? When you get the Berserk pack in this level, like, why do I even need guns? I'm like fucking Butterbean over here, just boom, boom, boom. Oh, that took 2 hits. You should be proud. You had him. While not great against cyber demons or anything, this Berserk is insanity. Because guns are fun in America in Second Amendment. But wouldn't you much prefer the feeling of ripping a man's head in twain between your own hands? Isn't that the American dream? Okay, that was a secret, apparently. Okay, probably not as fun, but I have the Berserk. I think that might be someone's dream who needs help. Don't get me wrong, sometimes you just need a gun because, you know, when you absolutely have to kill every single motherfucker in the room. Except no substitutes, you know? This feels like a trap. Okay. Not a trap? Somehow? Oh, I was probably supposed to do that first. I don't need a gun. I'm already all powerful. Wow, that's the darkest joke I've ever heard you make. Usually I can't get too dark, you know. Online platforms don't appreciate it. Alright, where am I now? Okay, I think this is the point where it's okay to use a weapon. At least there's a Geneva's Convention to keep others calm. I'm sorry, do you know about Canadian history? Canadians at wartime be like, give me the Geneva checklist. You mean the Geneva Convention? No, the checklist, so I know what I need to do. I don't know why we're like this, but... Alright, can I pull this off? Whoop. Nah. Come here. Damn it. I wanna kill Cyberdemon by punching it. Oh, he's got the strat down though. The being too close to the back of the platform strat. Damn it. Okay, I'll stop now. No, we're not going back there. That was made because of the Canadians, no? Or did you all just show war footage so the UN would make notes? No, it wasn't completely our fault. Like, that's exaggerating. But there were things that we were apparently doing that were just like, you know what? That doesn't feel kosher. Please, Canadians, stop. You are scaring the children. I once heard a story, and I don't know how true it is, that, like, how come I... Oh, it was back here, right? Where there was, like, during World War I, I believe, there was, like, this ridge, or this hill, that people couldn't take. The Allies were trying to take it. And eventually, the Canadians said, here's how we're going to take it. We're just going to destroy the hill. We're going to wipe the hill out. Yeah, that means we don't get to use it as a hill, but that's fine, because the enemy won't have it either, so fuck it, that whole hill, gone. It's just kaput. Boxing match. I win. Now, I doubt Canadians would be as effectual during war now, but maybe that's one way to make someone leave you alone. Go on by. Oh, really? Now you don't want to fire at me? Nah, I can't get him to the bars. Okay, that's not a wall. They can just come in here. I can't even see what's actually out there. If it's one of the flying Mancubi, it seems up too high for it to be a walking one, so. You still think the BFG looks like R2-D2? Beep, beep, motherfucker. Oh, well. Not if I do that. Beep, beep, motherfucker. I was like, what the hell are they shooting at in there? Heard anything on Doom the Dark Ages? People seem to be a little split on Doom the Dark Ages. So I'm not sure. I haven't played it myself yet, mostly because I'm cheap and refuse to pay full price for a game anymore. So I'll probably wait till it's on sale one day. But some people really enjoyed, other people not so much. The biggest thing I've heard is it puts a lot more emphasis on melee combat, which obviously previous Doom games in the franchise didn't do. So how people react to that is obviously going to be different for each person. Isn't everyone split on every game nowadays? When was the last time a game was unanimously loved? Well, no game's ever been unanimously loved. But that's also partially because certain people just aren't a fan of certain genres. So I'm like, if you don't like first-person shooters, you're not going to like Doom the Dark Ages no matter what. But that new one that just came out, Clair Obscura, apparently people are raving about that game. How do I get out of here? That's the first one that pops into my head. As people like really unanimously loving the game. Like, what do I even need a gun for? I'm like in a Jackie Chan movie right now. Boom, 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 boom. Well, a much more violent Jackie Chan movie. Any game coming out that I have hype for? No. But that's more a me problem than anything else. See, one of the things that I've kind of run into as you know, a parent and whatnot, and the state of the video game industry on top of it, I'm just not okay. Let's stop with the memes now. Is I just basically don't feel hyped for video games anymore. Because A, I'm not going to be able to really spend a lot of time playing them. And frankly, it's like, even if a game looks good, it comes out and it's like, eh? Because, I mean, like, even, like, Dead by Daylight, I could be, like, excited for a new chapter. Be like, oh, like, we're doing a Five Nights at Freddy's chapter. That's the next chapter in Dead by Daylight. And it's like, that could be really cool. It could also completely and utterly break the fucking game. So, it's hard to feel hype in that same way. But nowadays, given that a lot of games that come out are not great or they're broken at launch and things like that, you're decently hyped for Little Nightmares 3? Well, then, I mean, I hope it's good. I hope it lives up to your hopes and expectations. You know, it's the same thing with, like, movies. Like, I'm not hyped for a lot of movies. I mean, I'm very interested in 28 Years Later that's coming out. I'm pretty excited for that movie. But at the same time, I'm very cautiously optimistic because, I mean, a movie that hasn't had a sequel in how long, and now they're pulling out a sequel for the first time in how long? Like a long ass time? Because that's worked out so well in the last few years. Independence Day 2. Oh, that went really well. Okay. Should there be a key in here? Am I missing a switch? I might be missing a switch. Hang on. How's anybody been? Haven't played in a while. I am both a fan and not a fan of the new quest system that they've put into DBD recently. Okay. Because they basically got rid of like the tomes. They're not doing those anymore. Oh, I just died. So that was Nightmare Dreams Tour by Bullbop Butika. That was a cool little level. Felt like more like a standard Doom level than a Slaughter map, but I liked it. It's nice, a nice break from the insanity. Wait, I'm sorry, what? Count Chocula's Copium Crackle House. But I mean, I enjoy DBD more than like the average DBD player, it feels like. I swear the average DBD player hates DBD. Alright, this music is certainly something. I'm a P100 Billy. I finally got my Billy up to P100. So that's exciting. Okay, this music's a pretty good bop. Somebody going absolute ham on the glockenspiel here. But I mean, I've never, like, since I've started playing DBD, haven't really ever had a point where I didn't enjoy the game. There have been individual chapters that haven't been great, or things that didn't work out quite the way the developers intended. Stuff like that has happened. But at the same time, I don't care about winning to the level that a lot of these other, like a lot of the complainers do. A lot of people I hear complain about Dead by Daylight are constantly like, oh, it's not balanced. It's, you know, it's really hard to be killer, or it's really hard to be survivor. And it just goes on and on and on like that. But it's because they're like, well, I'm not winning very often or whatever, and I don't care about winning that much. So I think by not being competitive, I'm actually able to enjoy the game more. Alright, so when I fire my gun, I'm waking everything up. And here comes the shit show. I did not notice the Pain Elemental army up there. Which is unfortunate that I didn't notice that. Oh, shit. Okay, well, now that I know what's coming. Alright, clear that out a little bit. Fucking ow. I can't believe I'm still alive. Okay, the music's like ramped up here. I don't even know what I would call this genre. Okay, it's like legit just becoming anarchy in here. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm alive. I cannot believe I'm alive. I have no idea if there's more health anywhere. Well, fuck. Fucking Archviles are out in the open now. And out in the open is precisely where I need them to not be. Okay, so I'm assuming picking this up is not what triggered the Archviles. I was correct. Still so much out there. At least 2 Archviles still alive. I think I killed one of them. Only problem now is I'm not sitting on very much health. I don't even know if there's more out there. Whew. Alright. Seems everything is at least somewhat under control. Anybody else out there? Are we done for now? Until I pick up the next key, which upon picking up it was quite clear I am not done. Okay, you coming around the corner. Not helpful. And I don't know where he came from. Like, is he like a straggler revenant, or did he teleport in? Alright. Get comfy, everybody. We're gonna be here for a few minutes. We're gonna do a pussy save because I have no health left. Are they coming out of the gravestones? Or are they just getting stuck in there for some reason? Yeah, I really feel if I walk in there, it's gonna close behind me. Okay, well, it didn't quite close, but... fact I only have 12% health left is definitely not working in my favor. I really can't afford to get stuck at all. I didn't realize I was running low on ammo. Oh, you bastard. I didn't realize you were behind me. Okay, I fucked that up. Okay. Should be fine now. Okay, everything's dead in there. We'll do it. Still came with the pussy save. Oh fuck, where are you taking me now? God, is there really no health left? Rise. Fail? I'm a pretty big failure. Oh, okay. Where'd they just go? Well, this is less than optimal. Alright, we're okay. We're okay. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Okay, that's an invisible floor. Are those the ones that I let in from the secret area? Oh shit. Okay, we should be fine now. We're circle strafing. The immediate doom path to success. Whew. That's another one. That was Count Chocula's Copium Crackle House by General Roast Iraq. Woo! That was a little bit intense. Not too bad though. Spooky amounts of getting your groove on. Spooky amounts of getting your groove on. Okay. What in the actual shit is this? Okay, so we're dancing, I guess. Okay, so my theory is this middle area cannot be traversed by the big cybers. So if I can... Fuck. So if I can clear out... Oh, okay. So if I can clear... Get the middle area clear... I can get through. But this feels like it's going to be quite the kerfuffle to succeed at. Okay, I feel like I have to let them in fight initially. Okay, there's no safe spaces back here. Right out the gate. Kill me. Oh, okay. RNG giveth and RNG taketh away. Okay, I can probably do a sort of like horseshoe shape here. No, it's not working as well because I'm coming straight on to the Cyber Demons for a few seconds. Oh no, I don't want to be up there. That is quite where I don't want to. Oh fuck. That's where I quite don't want to be. Just let me through. Just please. Let me through. Okay. Like, I can see the rockets moving, and then I'm just walking into them. Oh, okay. Alright, so this level's got the definition of a hot start going on. God damn it. Okay, so the fact that Doom Guy looked over there tells me that I actually got obliterated by an Archvile as opposed to a rocket, which is unfortunate. Oh, I saw the pathway. I saw it. I could have gotten in there. They fucking crossed the streams on me. There's nothing I can do to defend myself from crossed rocket streams. Bastards! Every time it's like going halfway decently, then I get hit by like too many strays in one go. And, like, I just want to get right to the rocket shooting, but, like, no, I need them to be infighting. Now, I was trying to see if I could, like, sneak in the side there, but it doesn't look like it. Every strategy that I think is starting to work just ends up not working. I thought I saw a bit of a gap. I was hoping to exploit the bit of the gap. God, that fucking shit, bitch! That one wasn't fair. That one was not fair. You blah 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 blah. Man, I can't wait for somebody to do a video on this level and show me what an idiot I'm being. Okay, so I actually can't go that way. I have to go through the middle. Like, there's so many rockets going in every fucking direction. There's no... I can't find a movement pattern that guarantees me safety. It doesn't matter if I'm micro-dodging or what. Have I tried standing still? Eddie, you absolute tyrant. Oh, I knew that wasn't gonna work. You're so witty, Lucky Eddie. You're so witty. These aren't fucking T-Rexes from Jurassic Park. Their eyesight is not based on... Mind the bitch and Jesus. I'm gonna trick someone to playing Pooh 29 today. I feel like this is just your life like goal now is to just trick as many people as humanly possible into playing that map. I keep hearing these triggers. I generally have no idea what I'm doing. Like, come on, man. So I can't wait for, like, Coincidence to play this level and tell me the super easy way to do this that I'm just not thinking of. Because I'm not skilled enough at the game. Kill me. Kill me. Okay, well, I have to go for that. I have to go. I have to. I can't keep going. I do need to work in the morning, unfortunately. So, as much as I really wanted to try and at least get past that beginning part, it's not happening. So, alright, so I'll be, right now the plan is to be back Thursday and Friday. I'm going to play Supermarket Simulator because I didn't play it as much last week as I said I was going to. But if that doesn't interest you guys, I will be back next Monday with more Doom Mod Monday, continuing this goddamn journey, which I'm sure is not taking years off my life. So I want to thank everybody. Bitefire, YOLO, Lucky Eddie, Evie, Loser Corner, Eody, and anybody else who's popped in and out during the stream. I see you and appreciate you as well. Thank you for lurking. But with that, I'm going to go for the night and lie down. Good night. And I was talking earlier about how the Mario Maker people are sadists. What the fuck is this?